All right. What is up? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports. Excited to bring this one to you. It is now week 14. The Browns were on bye in week 13. There's Kit. The Browns were on bye in week 13. Chance to lick their wounds, so it were, and try to get themselves back into their winning ways. They're going to have to come to one of the toughest places to play in the league, Lumen Field here in Seattle. This is the Thursday night game of Week 14 show. Short week for the Seahawks. Of course, the Browns coming off the bye. And yes, got to find a way. I very much agree with that one here, home of the 12th man. So excited to bring this one to you. Appreciate everybody being on with us. Stay tuned for the kickoff here in just a minute. Lincoln, what do you mean sort of on time? We haven't even kicked it off yet. We're still here in the previews. Nathan, welcome in as well. Mitchell, good to have you on. Woof, woof. Indeed. Let's go ahead and get this one popping. And we will try coach mode for one more week and see how it goes. It did not go particularly well as Deshaun threw another 4 or 5 interceptions, and we just absolutely got boat raced by the 49ers in week number 12. Before that bye, there he is, number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Of course, lots of excitement about him on there. Here's what Gino's done, a ho-hum 22-2 ratio. That'll play. That will play. They are 7-5, right behind. Of course, we saw those 49ers last week at 10-2. So probably very squarely into the wild card situation. But let's see what we can see. Again, John Schneider, GM, one of the best drafters. Had a really good draft last year, of course. Here's a pop pass across the middle to DK Metcalf, and the Browns get there quickly. Delpit and Ward sealing the edge with some pretty stoutness there, 2nd and 11. But, you know, Abraham Lucas, the right tackle, of course. Tariq Woolen on the other side. So had some pretty impact starters in their first couple of years with a couple of picks. Obviously, Kenneth Walker, the third, on the left hip now. Gino, he'll get the handoff on a 3rd and 3 right side. He's got the first down. Walker sticks his foot in the ground. You can see he has popped as a superstar already. And he'll pick up about 9 yards to get the first down there. He only needed 3, and the Browns were unable to get the stop there for Pete Carroll, the venerable Pete Carroll. Hey, working vacation in the Hocking Hills. Mason, I knew you were going to say that. As soon as I started saying it, I was like, if Mason's on, he's going to make a comment about Andrew Berry drafting. Here's the throw to the left side, out route to Lockett. Newsome tried to go for the swipe away, and Lockett gets the out route and takes it up the field to the 46-yard line, and 18 more yards for the Seahawks, who have had a nice start to the game. But welcome in, Mason, to you as well. Gino now under center. Back to pass against the 4-man rush. Over the middle. Fell down on the ground. Emerson could see him stumbling and was kind of getting back up slowly when Lockett caught the football. Another first down throw and catch. Geno Smith to Tyler Lockett. In what way does he scare you to death, Mason? Like that he's not going to translate to the league? There's a little skinny little post, the skinniest of posts, and Jackson Smith and Jigba has the ball inside the red zone. And the Seahawks are driving quickly. Very, very little pressure. And he just had a step there on, looked like maybe the linebacker, JOK, who was in coverage. 14 more yards. Throw again. He's got Noah Fant, the tight end who came over in the trade for Russell Wilson. He's also a superstar. So they got Metcalf, Smith and Jigba, and Fant, all with superstars. And Tyler Lockett, probably just a regular star, doesn't have the superstar emblem. But you'll see lots of superstars. And, of course, Kenneth Walker now. 1st and goal from the 8. Let's see if the Browns can stiffen here as they are already huffing and puffing on that D-line. Now pressure coming from Obo. Forces the throw, and it's picked. It's going to be picked off. Can he go down the sideline? It's A.J. Green who's checked into the game as a stamina sub, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown, Browns. What a massive pick six. Some pressure from Obo on the backside. Geno panics. That looked very much like Denzel against the Bengals in front of Jamar Chase. A.J. Green picks it off in front of Noah Fant and runs about 94 yards for a touchdown. Wow. Whew, I was just getting a little bit worried about the ease at which they were driving down the field and blocking our pass rush. That time just a little bit of pressure was all that it needed. And man alive, did the Browns capitalize on that one. How about A.J. Green again? They were stamina subbing. They had Mo Hurst in there. They had Mike Ford was in there. I saw 27 was in there. Here's a look at the NFC playoff picture, firmly entrenched. But look at all those 7-5 teams who are going to be fighting for those last 2 wildcard spots. Plus some changes could be happening in the NFC North. Hey, Aaron Burr, welcome in. Here's a run to the right side for Zach Charbonnet, former Michigan Wolverine that he transferred to UCLA, now playing here in Seattle. Now back to another running back. This is DJ Dallas, so the third running back we've seen already in the first quarter, and now back to Kenneth Walker. Hey, Bo, welcome in. Throwing quickly to the right side. It's a screen to Walker, but chased down from behind by Dalvin Tomlinson. That's no gain. And the Browns defense responds to the pick six from A.J. Green in a huge way, and will force a punt here. Always nice to start the game with a 7-0 lead. Hey, George, welcome in. Always like to start the game with a 7-0 lead, and your offense hasn't been out there yet. I'm going to say I haven't had to call or snap a play yet. Ugh. Again, about 14 of those 16 interceptions have come in 3 games total. It's just been brutal for us to figure out how to get Deshaun on track. So one of the ways we're trying is right here. It's called Coach Mode. And it allows me to call the play, and then that's it. Then I go back out of it. Oh, Rick, appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Here comes Chubb, left side. He tries to truck stick, but there was nobody to truck stick, and all that it really did, I think, was slow down his momentum. Frankly, Bobby Wagner was right there as well. Of course, Bobby Wagner back now with the Seattle Seahawks. Tried a little outside zone. He tried to find a hole to cut through, and was not overly successful on that one. 3rd and 7 here now for Watson out of the shotgun. They'll go empty. Back to pass, and there's the downside of Coach Mode there, as 2 blitzing players will get there and unable to get rid of the football. That's Darrell Taylor rushing the quarterback. So it was just a 4-man rush, and both tackles just olayed their blockers. 3.2 time to sack. Yeah, that's not a great way to start the game for the offense, unfortunately. I can't even see the meter. Are you kidding me? I have no idea what I just did. I punted it really crappily is what I did. The meter wasn't even on the screen. Come on, Madden. What are you doing to me? That was wild. That was wild. What's up, fellow dogs? Indeed, Rick. Appreciate that super chat. All right, well, we failed on the opening drive there. Sorry, team. And we didn't get very good field position because I couldn't see the punting meter. That was ridiculous. They'll stretch it right side to Walker. He'll spin off one tackler. That was Cam Mitchell. And then Ronnie Hickman, who's into the game, number 33. So the Browns very quickly playing some depth in the secondary. Motion coming from DK Metcalf. Makes it a heavy-looking left side. They'll throw out of it over the middle. Caught. That's Lockett right in front of MJ Emerson. And another first down. Geno just very quick. Yeah, but not muffed punts because I couldn't see the kicking meter. I had no idea. I just hit X, 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 and completely guessed. But yes, you're right. Muff punts do happen. Third catch of the quarter for Tyler Lockett here. Geno now. Walker up the middle. Puts his foot in the ground. Lots of Browns there. Taki there. Hickman there again. That's 33. Ronnie Hickman getting some time now. 2nd and 8. Geno. Little slant from the left side. And Tony Fields makes the tackle along with Mike Ford. So again, we talked about some depth being shown already for the Browns on the defensive side. They'll run Walker up the middle, and he'll get another first down. Ika had hole number 1 filled, and he spilled Walker to the next hole to the right, and nobody had filled that one. Jacob Phillips in the game as well. Man alive, there's a lot of subs in the game for the Browns defense right now. Again, maybe the still sucking wind after chasing A.J. Green down the field. This time Ika blows the play up, and it goes for no yardage. Hickman in there again to clean up. A.J. Green still on the field. So some interesting display of the depth of the Browns defense here already in this first quarter. Now pressure up the middle. Caught by... That's JSN. Touchdown Seahawks. A nice slant across the middle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, and somehow he caught it in the middle of traffic. And Geno Smith hit right as he threw it. Look at that. Threw it right between 4 players. One of them, Tony Fields. Again, A.J. Green on the field as well. So some backups in on that drive, and Geno Smith makes them pay on the short field. You could argue the defensive line depth. Sure, I think there's going to be linebackers that they like that get cut. That could be a Jacob Phillips. That could be a Tony Fields. That could be a Jordan Kanashik. That could be a Matthew Adams, who they brought in specifically to play special teams for Bubba. I feel it's hard for me to think that they wouldn't cut him. So I think on the linebacker depth, they're fine. You're right. There were, 2 injuries. Now, most teams are 2 injuries away from disaster, but we're 2 injuries away in the middle from starting Maurice Hurst and Jordan Elliott. All right, 1st and 10 for the Browns. We're back to 7-7 here. First throw of the game for Deshaun successfully is across the middle to Amari Cooper for 2 yards. Aaron Brewer, we talked a little bit about the Perrion situation on the last sim. We wish him well. We hope he has the opportunity to get his life in order. I know he was probably pretty clearly on a short leash after some of the other off-field things that happened. They certainly had given him plenty of chances, and it was a pretty low risk, potentially high reward pick, and he still may turn into a really effective NFL player, and maybe it will be with another team, and you'll feel bad about the fact that we gave up on him early, but maybe it won't, and we'll see what happens. But it does weaken that second unit for sure. Right side, wide open to the right side. It's Elijah Moore for a first down. How about that throw from Watson? He had him deep down the right side, and he found the open man, and he found him quickly. Great protection, and he just zips that ball over the head of the corner. No chance for the safety Jamal Adams to get over there, and a huge first down for the Browns. Hey, James, welcome in. $1:45 on the first quarter clock. It's 7-7. Deshaun just going to throw this one away out of the sack, actually, interestingly enough, which is kind of cool that he would throw that one out of the sack for us. I appreciate him doing that. 2nd and 10 here. A little bunch of receivers to the left side. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports joining you here now. Watson, play action, back to pass. Lots of time. Now he'll throw it short to Chubb. Chubb across the middle, fighting his way. Madden urging me to hit the X button, but I do not. I do not hit the button after it is snapped. That's part of the coach mode rule, if you will. Chubb down the middle. He's got the first down. He ran right into Bobby Wagner, who doesn't let go very easily. And that is another first down now. First and goal for the Browns here at the 8-yard line. Absolutely need to punch this one in. Motion coming from Donovan Peoples-Jones on the right side. He'll go across the middle. Looked like he had Donovan, but Donovan maybe wasn't ready for it. Interesting choice there as it goes incomplete. Sadly. It sadly goes incomplete. 32 seconds left here in this first quarter. Watson back to pass. Short throw across the middle to the Chief. Very short throw, like 3 yards, and that's going to set up a 3rd and goal from the 5. Watson, back to pass now. Pressure all around him. Can I step up in the pocket and run? I can for a touchdown. It's the only time I'll do it. He wasn't throwing the ball. I had to do it. The pocket was open. Because he won't do that on his own. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I saw an open pocket. I took off. I just couldn't help it. I couldn't help myself. I broke my own rule 2 plays after telling you that I never break the rule. No, it did look so real. I was like, wait a minute, he's not throwing it. Wait a minute, there's a giant opening in the front of him. Wait a minute. Oh, and then I was doing it. I was hitting the button. I couldn't stop myself. Oh man, Browns on the board with their second touchdown. We know how important momentum is, so I'll take the free momentum. How about that? 14-7 now. As their first substantial offensive drive does eventually end in the end zone. Watson on the 5-yard keeper. Now let's see if the defense can get their starters back in there. There, it looks like Obo back in there now. Of course, Isaiah McGuire at the top of the pass rush, and Cam Mitchell still in the game as well. They'll pitch it right side to Walker. He's got a lot of space in a first down run before being hit by Rodney McLeod. 26, of course. Thought that was, I had a Greedy Williams flashback for a second, but that's just Rodney McLeod. And he's into the end zone, or into the first down zone is what I mean. Nice run for Kenneth Walker. 14-7 again, a pick 6 on the opening drive. Other than that, Seattle's looked pretty good. Oh, that looked like it could have been picked again. Instead, Walker's got some running room, and Hickman comes all the way over from the other side of the field. Isaiah McGuire out there as well. This is crazy how many subs we have in the game right now. I hope we didn't get our whole defense stamina subbed. Stamina glitch subbed. Pressure coming, though. Right side, and he'll just throw this one out of bounds. Does Gino. Just his second incompletion of the game. Should have picked that, Phil. Stop it, George. Stop tempting me. 2nd and 10. That's exactly what we don't want to have, is just me playing. Here's a fired over the middle, wide open throw to Jackson Smith and Jigba for an easy first down. There's Zadarius Smith at least in the game now, rushing from the inside on that play, but still McLeod in there for Delpit and Ronnie Hickman in there for Thornhill right now for reasons that we have yet to sleuth out. Tristan Hill now into the game. They'll stretch it left side. Walker's got the corner again. A big run, and the Browns just getting gashed as Denzel makes the tackle, so he's at least in the game. I'm just not sure what's going on with these players not being there. Smith to the right side. Oh, Tony Fields had a chance. Metcalf was the intended receiver. That was about to be a carbon copy of the A.J. Green pick. But yes, you're right. I could check at halftime without being too much of a disruption. Because, yeah, you're right. I haven't seen Miles out there now in 2 drives. Same with J.O.K. Now a 3rd and 1. And again, a tackle from Ronnie Hickman. Tomlinson at least now in the game. But that's Tristan Hill playing up at the top of the defensive line. And McGuire down at the bottom. Quick throw right side. Fant, and he will drag Cam Mitchell into the end zone for a touchdown. So the scoring now happening fast and furious. And yes, we'll just see what it looks like here on this next drive if they don't come back into the game. I'm not sure what to do about that. We'll check the injury report. 8 plays, 85 yards. So the Seattle Seahawks have actually driven the ball down the field on all 3 of their possessions. 2 of them have ended in the end zone, and the 3rd one ended with a pick 6. Actually, I guess that one ended in the end zone as well, as Jakeem Grant gets up to the 19 and gets smashed. Already over 100 catches on the season for Elijah Moore. That's pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool stat here. Again, we're in week 14 now. Chubb to the left side. He's got a big hole. First down and more to the 32-yard line. And I'm going to go just a little bit of a tempo here, try to throw some things off for the Seahawks now. Quickly back to pass. Throw it left side. Caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones, and he's got a first down to the 43-yard line. Little out route there. Going to keep moving the chains. Going to keep trying to stay if I can. Nope, never mind. It won't let me. is going to try to stay hurry up on there if possible now. Just to change the tempo a little bit here now. 1st and 10. Watson, design draw, but he's going to get stuck with the defensive tackle that time. That's Draymond Jones, former Buck. Former Denver Bronco, of course, and of course the former Ohio State Buckeye, Draymond Jones, who was maybe in play for a minute for the Browns during the offseason. Signed a big deal here to play with the Seattle Seahawks. Now back to pass, Watson. He's got some protection this time. Hit as he throws, and that one's going to be caught, but I believe out of bounds by Cooper. It was. He came down with it, but out of bounds, and now a 3rd and 11 here for the Browns. Opportunity to make a splash play here. 10:31 on the clock. Back to pass against the 4-man rush. They take care of it so far. Watson with lots of time, and now he'll throw it way short to Nick Chubb, and he's going to get tackled immediately. So he just dumped it down. Good coverage. That's Devin Witherspoon right there, the rookie, the top 5 pick. And yes, I'm not going to try to kick a field goal here because I am not you. I'm not you, Madden. But at least I can see the punting meter now. Check that one up at about the 14-yard line. Mike Ford gets down there. All right, can I get some defensive starters, please, here? About to go over the 1,000-yard mark on the season is Kenneth Walker. Also 16 touchdowns for the rookie. All right, we did not score. I still don't see Miles out there, do you? And I still don't see JOK out there, do you? Blitz coming from tons of Browns. Oh, hits off of a helmet and almost picked off by Matthew Adams. There's Miles. Now he's in the game. That X Factor reigns supreme, and guess what? They get a stop, but A.J. Green and Cam Mitchell still in there, as well as Jacob Phillips. But Miles back in there next to Zadarius Smith now on the left side, so power on that side. Oboe at the bottom of the line. They take care of it right now. Short of the middle, knocked away. Got the left hand in there. Jacob Phillips. He's played well. Again, if you listen to any of the CBD position breakdowns, again, Jacob Phillips has been very effective when healthy. Just can't stay healthy. I think what they said, he's played, 20 of 49 possible games or something like that. So nice stop. The first stop, in fact, for the Browns defense. It's a 3 and out, and it could not come at a better time, is what I mean to say. Let's see if the Browns can get some momentum here now, starting the drive at their own 37-yard line. Looks like Jordan Akins into the game as a fullback. Here's Chubb up the middle, and he'll follow Akins for a 4-yard scamper. Browns come out in the pistol now. Seahawks with that double-A gap look. They'll run against it, potentially, and Chubb again. Look, computer waiting for me to hit that X button for him to fight through the tackle, and I can't do it. Third and 5 now. I'm going to keep Nick Chubb in for some pass pro help, which he does. And that frees up time for Deshaun to Donovan Peoples-Jones, and now we go hurry. Shotgun look here now again. Back to pass, Watson. He'll fire over the middle, wide open to the Chief, and Njoku's got a first down. We're going to keep going. That's right, I don't need to see no stinking replay. Watson over the middle, caught. Elijah Moore near a first down again. We'll go hurry up one more time. Jordan Brooks, the talented linebacker on the tackle. Chubb, it looked like he got clotheslined by Jack Conklin. Chubb on a 3rd and 1. Don't overthink it. Good job, Chubby, for a first down. 10 carries now, 43 yards for Nick Chubb. They'll spell him, and Jerome Ford comes into the game. Ford now up the middle, running hard, runs into the back and tries to spin around Conklin, who's a big boy. Sets up a 2nd and 6. Back to pass now. Watson firing over the middle. He's got Cooper for a first down. Nice drive here for the Browns. Good execution, and he has not taken the critically brutal sack, fortunately for me, because it just makes me feel bad when he does. Chubby back into the game. Motion from Njoku. 4:44 on the clock when the play starts. He'll follow a pulling Teller, but he didn't let Teller get through the hole first. The linebacker is what I mean. Didn't let them get through first. Hey, Diablo, welcome in. 2nd and 9 now. Clock continuing to run. Back to pass. He had him early, and he waited too long. Almost got that one picked by Diggs. That could have been very dangerous. 3rd and 9. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Chubb stays in to help, and Watson's going to have to eat it. Womp, 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 womp. All right, we're going to settle for 3 here. That's okay. We'll take our 3 points. Uh-oh, if I didn't shank it. Doink! Ah! I'm so sorry. He shanked a 33-yard field goal. That's all my fault. I miscalculated the speed. My bad, everyone. My bad. That one's on me. Sorry, Mason. Across the middle. That Madden's getting me back for my Watson scramble, I guess. The speed of the meter is so fast on all Madden. 3 minutes left here. Browns had such a good drive, too, and I blew it now. Walker to the right side. Again, we still have all 2nd and 3rd team linebackers in. So I am going to go try to check at halftime and see what's maybe going on here. I have not seen this in a while. It sometimes will happen with a running back. That's where you hear about the glitch happening, as Walker just runs right by Ika, who sort of fell on the ground. He's got his 10th carry, 67. We've been niggied. All right, Diablo. Easy there now. Easy, brother. 9 men in the box now for the Browns. Blitz coming right up the middle. Geno feels it quickly. It was against a screen. How about that really nice pursuit? Again, I think that was Tony Fields in at linebacker now. Geno, right side. Wide open on the flag route as he beat Hickman. And that's Walker, who had lined up, I think, in the slot on the right side. Already his 4th catch. And again, Seattle's offense has been very, very good so far. Dump it to the right side again to Walker. Mike Ford over there to usher him out of bounds. MJ Emerson was in the vicinity as well. 135, and they've been very, very good on this late half drive. There's DK Metcalf across the middle, and Tony Fields again. There's just something's wrong. We got like all backups in, and I really sense the pick 6 from AJ Green, as this one's going to go incomplete. Really, since the pick 6, I don't think we've had the full starters in, so I'm really not sure what's going on, but I will check if you bear with me for a moment when we get there. Now left side wide open and into the end zone. Touchdown. That was an easy play. Dwayne Eskridge. And again, Seattle continuing to beat up on our backups. It's like a preseason game here. But Eskridge was wide open. It looked like Mike Ford was the cornerback who was supposed to be responsible for him in Seattle. Yeah, they were in there, but there was something happened during that pick 6, that A.J. Green recovery. They haven't been out on the field since then. So with 104... With 104 remaining, look at Jakeem Grant breaking some tackles. Let's see if we can try to get ourselves into long Cade York range with 3 timeouts and some more appropriate time management here from not Madden. Just be smart here, Deshaun. Take what you can take. They'll take it to Cooper over the middle. And we'll go hurry up, which would be a little bit longer. 2nd and 6. Ooh. that could have and should have been picked by Tariq Woolen. The Browns now with the 3rd and 6. Watson with time, patting the football. Now he'll throw it away. Well, that wasn't precisely what I had hoped. So we're going to just punt this one away, I guess. And we're going to give them the football back with about 26 seconds here. Lockett makes a big man miss and then be taken down by JOK, who's playing some special teams. Hi, Karen. Something's going on with it. We haven't been able to figure it out. Just pray that they don't score another touchdown here with 20 seconds left. But definitely Cam Mitchell, Mike Ford are your starting defensive backfielders right now. Here's a big run to the left side for Walker, and they were just trying to chew clock and get to halftime instead. A big run for Walker. Tomlinson's in there, Ika's in there, so it's like the starting defensive tackles, and then everybody else is a backup. Throw it over the middle. Nice tackle by Cam Mitchell on Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's their second timeout and just 10 seconds left. Yeah, something's definitely weird. I don't know. I'll go check. I'm hopeful that I can jumpstart some things back to the middle. And that might get him down into field goal range. And that's going to be Jason Myers now. That was a really nice... Man, Seattle, again, carving up our second team defense. And Myers' kick is up and good with exactly 0 seconds on the clock. Well, fiddlesticks. 24-14. Pretty exciting game here so far. Starting on center bench. All right, let's see what we can see here. Apologize for the behind the scenes. Well, first off, let's go to the medical tent. Let's do that first. Just make sure nobody's hurt. All right, nobody's hurt. So then somehow our depth chart's just gotten all out of whack. Yep, Zadarius Smith, good. Myles Garrett, good. Taki, sure. Walker, yes. JOK, sure. Yes. Okay, so those are all right. That one's right. So unfortunately, gang, the depth charts are right. We'll see if the second half fixes anything for us here. All right, here you go. Browns second half needs some life to make up for Madden's weird little subbing of their entire starting defense, which is weird. Read option. Keeper for Watson. I'm not running. He's running himself. And he's not going to get the first down. I was wondering if they would run on their own. And I guess on an option keeper. I don't know. It's just something new. Always something new with Madden. Oof, Chubb. They're going to say 4th and inches. I'm going to go and try to catch him off guard. I don't know if it's going to work. Come on, Chubby. I think he got it. Oof. I think he got it. Whew. That was dangerous. High risk. Back to pass now. Blitz coming. Somebody got decked. Now Cooper down to the right side. Amari Cooper. He's got some space to the 50 into Seahawk territory to the 47-yard line. And a first down, Browns. There really is some sort of special next-level maddening in terms of we're going to sub out your entire defense. I've never seen that before. Chubb tries to put his foot in the ground, and he'll run into a lot of those blue jerseys. Sets up a 2nd and 8. Uchenna Nwosu, pass rusher. Yeah, I don't know, Wendell, if there's not really a settings for that I can change mid-game as Chubb catches one out of the backfield to set up a 3rd and 3. put this Cooper in the backfield formation, see if we can try to get a matchup that we like here. 3rd and 3 now. Back to pass. Blitz coming. They find it to the right side to Elijah Moore for a first down. There are stamina-based subs, but they're not things that I can do mid-game, I'm afraid. .11:02, Browns on their opening drive into traffic and somehow caught by Peoples-Jones amidst about 5 blue jerseys. That was wild. Deshaun really squeezed that one in there now. 2nd and 1. Quick throw over the middle. Donovan Peoples-Jones for a first down inside the 20. Call it the 18. Stefanski excited about it. Browns here with a nice drive coming. 1st and 10 now. Julian Love, former Giant on the left side. That one's going to be swatted away. Our first chance to see Tariq Woolen in action. Really. And it was a nice play for him on that one. 2nd and 10. Yeah. They'll never notice when their entire defense is out. Watson, rifle shot to the left corner. Oh, they're going to say Cooper didn't get both toes in. Oh, my goodness. Can I challenge that one? Oh, man. That was a rifle shot, and Cooper just couldn't get both feet in. Back to pass now. Watson. He'll throw right side. Caught, touchdown! Marquise Goodwin! It took him all the way to get to the other side of the field, but Marquise Goodwin was open, waiting for it, and Deshaun put it on him and led him right into the end zone. Beautiful play. Worked his way all the way across, left to right on the read. Huge play there. All right, back to my Super Sim and my play offense only. Which means York kicks the extra points on his own. Hey, Sean, welcome in. .13 plays, 74 yards, 5:15 on the clock. Watson was accurate when he needed to be. Chubb ran hard when he needed to be. And that was the opening drive of the second half. And it was a big, big one after a quick 10 unanswered points at the end of the half by the Seahawks. All right, well, let's see if the Browns starters are in on defense. Oof, big hit there by Tony Fields. The fact that Tony Fields is playing special teams does make me feel a little better. It's been a good game for Kenneth Walker. Now I still see backups on defense. What is happening? This is unreal, gang. I have no idea what to tell you. Other than I wish it was a fair game. How is this even possible? Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Sean. Be safe out there, man. It is crazy hot. Geno Smith, right side. Picked out of the air by Eskridge over the backup special teams linebacker, Matthew Adams. What is happening? Why can't our starters get in the game? What you do, Madden? I guess I can check the stamina subs. I just hate to keep disrupting the game, but this is getting out of hand. And I'll check after the next play. I just hate to do that. We did, Aaron Burr. The depth chart is accurate. This is a weird stamina glitch that Madden has put into the game, but I don't know if stamina is a setting that I can change during the game. Nope. I can't change it. It would be right there under injuries. Penalties, visual feedback. Yeah, I don't think I can do any of these things, my friends. We are just stuck. Stuck like Chuck. I mean, I can try to call plays on the defense and see if that does anything. Nope. Whoops. Go the other way, Phil. Now you get to see what coach mode looks like on defense. Which really isn't much better. But JOK's out there now, but just very strange. First down, though. But I don't want to do that. Very, very strange. It's like Sindeo at every position. But that's the thing, Wendell, is it's not... Oh, that's funny, Mason. That's what I said, man. That's the sensitivity of my new mic. My dog is upstairs, not even in the same floor of the house I am. And JOK covering JSN in the slot. It's not a depth chart thing. You all watched me go through the depth chart. All the starters are supposed to be in. It's just a weird Madden glitch. Add it to the list of Madden glitches where they just subbed out essentially our entire starting defense. How about Isaiah McGuire? He's like, hey, I'm still on the team, and he's back there in the backfield for a big TFL for the rookie, Isaiah McGuire. Now Miles in, but again, as like a situational substitute pass rusher. It's very, very strange. To me, I think the things that we're missing the most are the defensive backs. You got Lockett and JSN and Metcalf out there, and we don't have Denzel or Greg or MJ Emerson. End zone caught. Case in point, AJ Green loses the battle to DK Metcalf, and the Seahawks just scoring at will against our backups. This is so... Go to coach mode and hit RB. You can sub players in for formations. You mean on defense? You must be an Xbox player. I don't have an RB. I wonder what the equivalent is for me. We can try it. We can try it. But right now we got to try to get some points on the board. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports. We are having some very epic maddening happening here so far in this game, which again I am very, very apologetic for. I've never seen it happen. I'm not sure how, but essentially our entire defense has been subbed out, and the Seahawks are making us pay for it. Chubb will pick up a few out of the backfield on the dump-off. Again, I've never seen anything like this before. Just absolutely wild. Donovan Peoples-Jones spins off a man for a first down. Nice play, DPJ. First down means we go, and we go hurry. Little draw for Chubb, and he'll get past pull Draymond Jones for a couple of yards. Now an I formation. Didn't like the coverage we saw, so we audible to Nick Chubb to the right side, and he runs again into Jordan Brooks. Back to pass, Watson. Throws it right side, and he'll throw this one out of bounds. Reed in there as well. I think I changed Reed's number and forgot to change him back. Oh, 4th and 6 from around 37. I don't think Stefanski would do it. I'm trying to be Stefanski-like. Jorquez up into the Seattle air. I know it's not my fault, Karen, but I feel very strange about it. R1 is RB. All right, well, let me try it here. Let me see if I can do the defensive coach mode and put in some sort of... wait, hold on. Is everybody back? There's Miles on the outside. Za'Darius at the top. Fired over the middle. Caught. Nope, Ronnie Hickman's still back there. Mike Ford's still back there. Okay. All right, I'm going to try it. You said there's a package button? Yeah, because there's Phillips still in there as well. Coach adjustments right here. This one? Is that what you mean? Otherwise, I don't see a button that looks like it would be like a package changing button. Did I miss it? Somebody else will have to help me look. MJ Emerson out there, though. That's at least some sort of a sign. JOK in there, but yeah, Mike Ford in there. No Delpit, no Thornhill. Miles on the inside. There's Za'Darius Smith now at the bottom of the screen. This is what coach mode looks like on defense, where you just pick a guy and he just does his thing. Another first down to Noah Fant. I just am not seeing. I see this coach adjustments thing, but I don't see it balanced. I mean, I guess I can like try to mess with some of these things. See if that fixes it. I don't know. It says subs and lets you switch individual players out. Interesting indeed. Is that an offense only thing? Like putting in different packages? Well, we'll see. We'll see what the we'll see what the outcome of the game is, and then B, we will. Hey guys, Kenneth Walker just abusing us up front. It does appear that the starting defensive line is back in there now, but definitely still the backup linebackers with Phillips, Fields, and definitely backup corners and safeties. And then yes, Ika didn't do anything because I didn't tell him to do anything. All right. I'm going to go back out of this. Sorry about this, gang. This has been the most disjointed sim in a while. But yes, anyway, if the game ends, Kit and I will take it under advisement and leave the possibility open to a potential replay of the game. How about Geno Smith? 335 yards, 4 touchdowns. We're still in the third quarter. They're going to run it one more time to the right side, and good pursuit by Miles. Hey, Miles Garrett in the game, and he did something good as Charbonnet will go backwards. Yeah, but I'm not going to we'll finish the game as is, and then we may run it. I just won't save over the ability to do it again. The other thing is I'm leaving town for a couple days tomorrow morning very early, so this was my simmable time for the day, unfortunately. If we do it again, we're going to have to wait and do it on the backside as they try to run a little jet sweep to Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Ronnie Hickman is right there. No, you're fine, Nathan. You gave me something legitimate to look at, and Miles, hey, a starter in the game. And they're going to get a sack back to the 22-yard line on a 3rd down, and that's going to set up a 4th down. Yeah, it was like everything was doing fine, and then that one play where A.J. Green picked it and ran it all the way back. And remember, we were even seeing backups on that first drive. So something happened, and they just like it's. And again, I've read about the glitch happening with running backs and receivers specifically, and we've even seen it happen. A couple days ago, we saw Jonathan Taylor get subbed out of the game basically in the first quarter, and never came back in. So we've known that it's a thing. I've just never seen it on a defense, and I've never seen it with basically the entirety of the defense. It has literally broken. It is literally broken. And again, the further and further we get away from the real season, they have zero incentive to keep their updates going, for better or for worse. In this particular case, that would be for worse. Pistol look here for Watson, and they'll go boot action out of it again. He'll throw it quickly to the Chief, and they're not going to get very much out of that because he was pretty far behind the line when he caught it. Okay, we need a big 3rd down here, Deshaun. We're going to need something, my friend. We're going to need something. 3rd and 8. Yeah, our one really good play. Watson hit as he throws, and that's going to be picked. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Chubb will make the tackle, but that's Devin Witherspoon, the rookie first-round pick. And starting to rain a little bit here. Emerson misses tackles, and Walker into the end zone. One play scoring drive, and the Madden gods have spoken. They've done so in a very unique way here. Again, just when you feel like you've seen it all, you see something new that you haven't seen before. And that's a 2-point conversion now, doubling them up 42-21. Browns now down 3 touchdowns. And unfortunately, I don't have the ability to make them score quickly. Very, very strange. Again, we'll finish this game as is, and then Kit and I will have a conversation about it. Maybe we'll even put a poll up on the Discord channel about it, but there's potential that we'll run this thing back and hope for the best. But yeah, this has been absolutely nuts. Hit again and almost picked is Watson. And again, him having to throw the ball a billion times is not the best recipe for success. Here now, back to pass to Sean. Hit, nope, sacked this time. Jaron Reed there again, now 3rd and 15. When everybody knows you're going to throw every time, it's tough. It's a tough game, as we know. 3rd and 15 for the Browns. Again, also one of the toughest places to play in the NFL. They'll fire a first down throw to Amari Cooper. That was a big one from 15 yards out, and they got it. 5th catch for Coop. And Watson throws this one away. Interesting that he throws some of them away and not others of them away. That's just my observation, I guess. Watson. Now he'll throw this one away. Interesting. Very interesting. Third and 10. Browns need another conversion here. We'll go second level to Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's a nice one. And we'll try to go hurry up there. 1st and 10. Dump it off to Chubb. Thrown to the ground. Second and 7 here. Throw over the middle again. David Bell for a first down. So this has been a decent little drive. First catch of the day for Bell. Throw over the middle again to Cooper. But again, I don't have the ability to make him go downfield with it. Sorry, wrong side. I'll flip them back. So we just sort of, almost picked by Bobby Wagner. We sort of dink and dunk ourselves down the field, I guess. And hope for the best. Even my dogs are mad. Yes, you're right. They are absolutely mad about it. Watson. Throw to the right side. Akins, and he'll be short. He will, of course, go for it. A reverse to Cedric Tillman. That seems like the perfect play. No, we're not going to mess around with it. Just go with Demetric Felton, who's in a running back, and he doesn't get it. Why was Demetric Felton in the game? Oh, this game. This game makes me giggle. Oh, well, friends, that's going to do it. We needed a score and then a stop and then a score and then a stop. Kenneth Walker, on the other hand, is 155 yards. He is shredding. Of course, the Browns do have their starting defensive line in now. The back 7 is all still backups, but at least the regular D line is in. For whatever that's worth, as you can see there, that makes a difference. They do their jobs, and Cam Mitchell and Jacob Phillips get in there. I mean, that's all we can hope. But yeah, I always feel this way. Like, the further we get away from, the traditional glitchy updates that they do. Here's a pitch across the middle. There's Miles swallowing him up. The further we get away from the game being new, the less they try to clean up these weird little glitches. And then, yeah, the computer just has a mind of its own. Still all backups on the back end. They shift up and bring everybody up. McLeod and Ronnie Hickman have played a lot of football in this game. Gino going to go deep, because why not? 3rd and 10. He's got a man wide open, and he beats. Oh, it was dropped. Oh, Lockett had Mike Ford beat. Again, Mike Ford may not even make this team. He was brought in as a Bubba Ventrone guy to play special teams. If anything, he's probably your 6th cornerback that you keep. Maybe your 5th, if you don't like what Cam Mitchell has looked like so far. Just wild. Just wild. 1st and 10 now for the Browns. 7:30 to go. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, we do appreciate everybody being on. Misery loves company, if nothing else, and we have loved. I actually did throw that one deep that time. We've had a lot of misery to have together here on this channel, and this sim, I don't know if it takes the cake, because we've had some pretty rough ones, but it's pretty darn close to taking the cake, in my opinion, in terms of really gross sims. But, yeah. Yeah, that's all I could say about. That's all I got to say about that one. 1st and 10 here. Just 6:50 to go here in the game. Another short throw across the middle. 30 completions, not even 300 yards yet. As we push our way towards the end of the game, Browns will fall to 6 and 7. Again, if we allow it to stand, we'll take it under the advisory board and see what happens here. Now Watson back to pass. Another short throw to Nick Chubb. Dinking and dunking and way down the field. We've got to be tired. And another dump off to Nick Chubb. We've had the check down show here so far on this drive, hadn't it? Yeah, let's get DTR in there, sure. Out route caught by David Bell. Slowly but surely we're getting our way down the field. Yeah, that one's going to be picked as he forced it. And he might go all the way unless Watson can get on his horse. Felton from the backside trying to chase. Oh, high stepping. And he's into the end zone. Trey Brown with a pick 6. Rick, you want to log back off, my friend. You won't even believe what's happened in this game. Even if we told you, you wouldn't believe us. And then, even if we told you, you wouldn't believe us. I have not pre-ordered yet, Mason. I should do that. If nothing else, than to get my attention off of this stupidness. It's abysmal, Mitchell, but it's not just the Browns were bad abysmal. It's literally the game cheating us again in a new and exciting way. In a new and exciting way. Rick, the short version is that somehow after the first drive of the game, the very first drive of the game, Madden subbed out our entire defense and essentially never put them back in, especially the back 7. Eventually, a couple of defensive line starters showed back up, but for the most part, all the linebackers and safeties and cornerbacks have been all of our backups. So Denzel Ward, Newsome, Delpit, no sack, of course. And we will. Like I said, I don't have the time to be able to restart right now. Oh, good, another meter I can't see. Great punt. Yeah, little did I know that was going to be the least of my concerns. And they're not hurt. We went to the injury report. Not a single one of them is injured. We went to the depth chart. They were all accurately on there. There was just this weird stamina glitch, which again I've seen happen to running backs before in the game, but never to defensive players. And it is something. You can still see there Mike Ford in the game, Ronnie Hickman in the game. So it's right now we're back to the starting defensive front 4. And then the back 7 are all backups. Which is just mind-boggling. Kenneth Walker, by the way, 23 carries, 164 yards. He is just shredding the Browns, who, again, didn't have a starting defensive line until about 3 series ago. Hey, look, pressure. Obo's going to get home for a sack. Miles was there, too. And the Browns will get a sack and a turnover situation. All right, Wendell. Enjoy the pool. Again, misery loves company, so it's been fun to be on with you. You should just run Hail Marys the whole rest of the game. Kind of tired everybody is, too, from just running packages the whole time. Anyway, appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to our subscribers. You guys are the best. You know how awful it is to commiserate with us together like this because you've been through the trenches with us on the channel, which we very much appreciate. And again, certainly grateful if you are a new subscriber. Thank you to you as well. Also remember to like the video so we can continue to grow the channel where we commiserate about how awful the Browns are getting hosed. Just a formation that is really often. Is all. Cedric Tillman on a catch back there. Again, we are in coach mode, so I call the plays and then I snap it and then I stand there and I let him throw it. Should he choose to throw it? 2nd and 6 for the Browns under the 2-minute warning now. Mercifully, little out route to Chubb. Chubb's going to have about 100 catches in this game. Feels like 10 of them, in fact, for 52 yards. But yes, if Kit and I talk about it and we decide to run another one again, we will just delete this one from the channel. Or title it something to tell people to avoid it. Chubb, nice catch out of the backfield. Try to tell people to avoid it as much as possible. And go watch the updated one. We're getting credit for these views, dang it. "30 seconds on the clock. And that was a weird dump off to no one. A weird dump off to no one. Fired right side, knocked away from Donovan Peoples-Jones. Yeah, you're right. It's a very unfunny glitch game. It's exactly what it is. A very unfunny glitch game. 22 seconds now. Watson. Deep right side. Where was that headed to? That thing went way out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And mercifully, this game will come to an end. Nathan, it may have, because we've been down for 20 points for a quarter and a half. So, yeah, it's been a lot of throwing. And mercifully, it comes to an end. So, wow, what just an absolute, a continued Madden just doing things that I've never seen it do before in this one. Geno, 32 of 40 for 334, 4 touchdowns. He had the 1 pick 6 as well. 24 for a buck, 64 for Kenneth Walker. He was pretty darn good. Metcalf, 8 for 82, 6 for Walker, 6 for JSN, and a touchdown as well. 5 for Fant, 5 for Lockett, 2, and a touchdown for Eskridge. 17 tackles for Julian Love out there. Bobby Wagner and Jordan Brooks, no surprise. Your other tacklers, 2 sacks for Taylor, 1.5 for Jaron Reed. Draymond Jones with a half sack. Witherspoon, somebody spelled his name wrong when they made him as a rookie. Interesting. And Trey Brown had the 2 interceptions that were thrown by Deshaun Watson. 41 of 63 for 343, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 16 carries, 52 yards. For Chubb, 11 catches for Chubb, 9 for DPJ, 7 for Coop, 5 for Moore, 3 for Chief, 2 for Bell and Tillman, 1 for Akins, 1 and the only one for a touchdown for Marquise Goodwin in this one. Defensively speaking, how about this? Here you go. Backup Ronnie Hickman, 3rd corner, 11 tackles. Cam Mitchell, 4th or 5th corner. Backup linebacker, backup safety, backup corner. JOK. Denzel, starter. And then Marquise Goodwin, starter, pseudo starter. And then Nick Chubb, starter. So that's fun. That was really fun. Guys, I appreciate you being on again. Pay attention to the Discord channel. Yes, you have voiced your interest for Kit and I to redo this one. We will chat about it offline and let you know. Like I said, I just do not have time to get it done again before I head off on vacation. So you'll have the delayed gratification of having to wait until next Monday to have it happen, unfortunately. So appreciate you being on. Fun to be on and chat with the peeps regardless. Here's what the rest of week 14 looks like. We'll get that poll up for you so you can vote on a couple of those games that you would like to see. Thanks to all of our subscribers. You guys are the best for sure. Yes, there's probably not a lot of convincing that'll need to happen. I just didn't want to make any sweeping judgments while live on the air. So, guys, you are the best. We truly appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Today we will say go Seahawks. And as always, go Browns.